Hey guys, Cheryl Fuller. Wanted to talk to you about some of the things we got to do in order to manifest. What do we got to do? We got to get rid of these programs, guys. We have so many programs from TV to movies to just our parents or grandparents, whatever we were told. A belief is just something that you told enough or you put in your mind enough to where you believe it. And what happens? Whatever we believe comes about. Literally, that's why they say ask, believe, receive. Because if you don't believe it, because think about it, if you believe that you're going to hit every red light on the way to work, what happens? You hit every red light on the way to work. You do it. You know you do it. If you say, I'm gonna have the worst day ever. What do you have? The worst day ever. Because you believed it, and then what did you do? You expected it. So what happens when we believe something, we expect it, and what happens? It manifests. So what we want to do is learn how to get rid of those old programs, get rid of those old beliefs, get rid of all that stuff that no longer serves us anymore in our manifestations, guys. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you as much time as I have on my phone because it'll go, but so whatever it stops is whatever is meant to be. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been studying for a long time. I've been probably studying this all my life because my parents were in Amway and we used to go to positive thinking camps, and so I did a lot of just kind of learning that growing up and writing your goals and all that stuff. Is pretty much the same thing as intentions and so on and so forth. And I know I've mentioned the money mind tricks. That book is amazing, highly recommended. I've wrote notes on like every chapter in the book, and I go back and the one thing is be grateful. That's the one thing is be grateful. And anyways, I just highly suggest this book. It's amazing. It's basically, it talks about everybody, from Tony Robbins to everybody. It suggests what to do to help get rid of those programs, and these are some of the things that I'm using right now. I use Hypnotoast. I do a hypnotism, and they're all out there on YouTube. So I use a Billionaire, and that's one of my favorite ones, and that talks about being your higher self, and it talks about, it connects God and your spiritualism and all that. So that's one of the things I do at night and during the day sometimes if I have time. But one of the things that they say to do is have an appreciative journal. And so if you don't have one of those, I highly recommend you get it, or I'm sure you have one of these books laying around that you meant to do to start doing your appreciation journal. I know I had a lot of them. And so I write the date, and I write, this is when I first started, it was gratitude. You can write gratitude. Appreciation is what feels a really higher vibration, because when you think about being grateful, you're grateful for it because you didn't have it. Appreciation is you're appreciative. It's just a different vibration, and that actually would be right from Abraham Hicks. She's another person that you can look up on YouTube, and she's amazing as well. You already met my friend Vicky Crystal Lynn. She does classes. They're like cheap, and they're amazing. And so I do all kinds of stuff. Another thing they say to do is write how you want it to be. So write your story in appreciation of how you want it to be. So and you can even write, I've even learned from, I think, Jake Ducey, somebody to write things over and over. I've done that. But my favorite thing to do, and I'm really getting into it, is my appreciation journal of kind of what I'm appreciative about each day. And then my journal of kind of how I want my story to go from that moment. And then another thing, I know I'm trying to get as much in as I can. This is a jam course right now. Another thing is cards. So you write cards. This is one that I really love. It says, I love and appreciate what I co-created today with God and guides and angels, etc. Co-creation and abundance. Love, health, and wealth. Thank you, Cheryl Fuller. And this is just something, random, which I know God's part of me and all that. This is another one of my favorites. I'm mastering the art of alignment. I am. They talk about the I am is very powerful. I am worthy of all love, health, wealth, and happiness forever. Those are another ones. I am a master of deliberate creations. And these are how I write them, guys. Like really cute and pretty. I am mastering the art of allowing. I am. And then this is a very important one. I am anchoring in at heart center and higher self. And then these are all the ones I kind of shared with you before about I'm manifesting my little letters. I love and appreciate the $500 that we manifested today by staying in touch with God. We created it together, all of us. Thank you. Anyways, those are some of the things I also wanted to share with you really quick.